Hi, and welcome back to Thone's Galatians Nibbles number 17, Sons and Heirs, Part 2. We're going to be reading Galatians 4, 1 through 7 today, and continuing our idea of being sons and heirs. Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all, but is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father. Even so, we, when we were children, were in bondage under the elements of the world. But when the fullness of the time was come, God sent forth his Son, made of a woman, made under the law, to redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoption of sons. And because ye are sons, God hath sent forth the Spirit of the Son, his Son, into your hearts, crying, Abba, Father. Wherefore thou art no more a servant, but a son, and if a son, then an heir of God through Christ. So we're going to talk a little bit about adoption. Why is this in the Bible? The blessing of adoption into the family of God. The communications is about entering into God's family. Application to my life. Beyond salvation, one of the greatest occurrences is the adoption into the family of God. This born-again experience is our opportunity to become precisely a son of God. Jesus is the only, in quotes, actual son of God, but become his adopted brothers, and we can become his adopted brothers and sisters. We must understand that this became possible by God's plan at a particular moment in time. He planned it for a moment, which he knew was coming, in which, 1, worldwide peace. That was the control of the Romans, kept everything peaceful because they basically policed the whole world. Number 2, an international road system, again, built by the Romans. And 3, an accepted universal language, which was Greek, by the way, not Latin, not Roman, not Italian. Thus, the gospel could be spread in the almost optimal way. And this was God's omniscient thinking. He thought of this a long time before he put it into place. This actually was probably thought of before creation. But these were the circumstances needed to execute the final teaching of the salvation that the Lord was providing for us. God says, my family is all of you. Well, all of you. My personal response, Lord, thank you for acting in this loving and merciful way for us, one and all. And isn't that so like God, that he not only plans something that's going to happen, but it happens in the best possible way for the times and the circumstances. That's God for you. We'll talk to you next time.